one mindset that you're trying to pass on to that next generation, your kids, the kids that come after that? Because it sounds like while you were honest in saying, look, I didn't know I was going to be a writer, director, an entrepreneur, a CEO. I didn't have the education, as you said. But it sounds like you have the mindset. That's very clear. We know that. But there's some core skills here that it sounds like you've invested in very deeply and that you're trying to pass on. If you could narrow them down to 1, 2, or 3 for us, what would you say are the skills that you're like, this is how I want my kids to be able to operate in this world? And that's what they need.
The best skill that I have developed is the skill of noticing and understanding that nothing is done by one individual. No level of success is reached by one person, right? Like there is a team effort that goes into the smallest moment of success to the largest.
Yeah.
And the person that wants the rewards and the accolades for it all and that doesn't embrace the world of team and the foundation that stands underneath whatever that thing is a person that won't last long. The thing that I am most thankful for and the thing that I'm glad that it has just improved over the course of time is the world of inclusion with the we. There's no I. And I hope that that's what I'm passing down to my kids is that, you know, nothing is given, everything is earned. And for things to be earned correctly, you know, you have to surround yourself with people that you can not only earn with, but that will support and embrace along the way, right? I have an amazing team. I hope that my team grows to be the stars of tomorrow. From execs to creatives to talent to writers, producers, directors, everybody that's underneath this umbrella of Heartbeat Ventures, of the brands and the brand partnerships and the space of entertainment and this ecosystem within media that we've created. We flourish because they flourish. And knowing that, identifying that, and trying my best to support that, that's the thing that I have had to work on. And when we talk about monsters, Jay, there was a I monster.
Yeah.
There was a I need to do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the call.
Me first as well.
No. Everybody move. Watch out. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. I'm gonna take the meeting. We're not listening to that. We're gonna do it my way. There was this heavy thing of me, I. Get out the way, Kevin. Get out the way and let other people be great. They're only going to make this thing greater. You're prohibiting that by trying to stand in a moment of great so that people can look and point at you. Let other people do the thing that they were brought here to do. And while they do it, align yourself with them, embrace them, support them. And as they grow, we grow.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I flourish in the most, which is why the first thing that I asked you,
yeah.
Think about it. The first thing that I asked you when we're here and we're setting up, I said, how long have you guys been together?
Yeah.
That's just me asking because I want to see what the world of your team is.
Yes,
and when you say what you say, well, there's no coincidence that the level of success comes with a relationship that's evolved from day to said date.
Yes.
It comes with an understanding. It comes with a level of community. More importantly, a want for success, but we have it together because we're embracing the world. It's not just one.
I love that you went there, man. Like that, there could have been so many ways to answer that question. And the fact that you brought it back to being bigger than you, I mean, that mindset is everything, but it's so easily missed because we grow up in a dog-eat-dog society. We grow up in a you versus me. I feel like when I speak to people in the entertainment industry as well, for years, especially if you were a minority or a person of color, you were put against the only other person of color.
Absolutely.
And so it's like there can be only one person of color comedian. There can only be one person of color actor, right? Like it's all divided.
I just talked about this. I just talked about this. It was, it's, Dave, Chris, myself, we're very close.
Yeah.
And
I love seeing that. That makes me happy. Yeah.
The reason why we're so close is because, there is no competition. We're not competing with one another. And, we all have different level of success that makes sense for us, right? Like one success has nothing to do with the other.
Yeah.
And the support, the love that we give each other, that we embrace each other with, it's all done with the understanding that we can all exist at the same time.
Yeah.
And the conversation of there can only be one is one that we've created as a culture. Like, we really do pit our own against our own, right? We really have done it throughout the time. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with competition. There's nothing wrong
Absolutely.
with wanting to be the best. There's nothing wrong with that conversation. But it's a conversation that can be had and should be had without the malicious intent behind it, right? Because ultimately, success is success, and that's what you're in the game for.
Yeah.
To have some type of level of success that checks the box for you.
Yeah.
And once again, if you get to looking across the street and you're looking at what the others are doing over there, well, you're missing what you've done over here. And I just, it's something that I think over the course of time has developed. It didn't start off like this. I definitely was, once again, in being transparent, I was a young comic that was like, man, when am I going to get my turn?
Yeah.
I'm funny. I'm funnier than. I need it. I don't understand. Oh my God, nobody wants. Like, you do go through that. And rightfully so. There's frustration in not knowing or not understanding why my opportunity hasn't or isn't. There's frustration in that. But there's also a sense of calm that comes in confidence of knowing that you're putting the work in for a reason and that it will pay off.
Yeah.
And I had to make that change.
Yeah.
I had to make the change of saying, I'm doing the work. Am I showing up every day and am I prepared? And if this opportunity does come, am I ready for it? Because there's nothing worse than it comes and I don't have a set. I don't have a tight 5 minutes. I don't have a tight 10. I didn't have a 25-minute set. Oh my God, they wanted clean material. I didn't have no clean material. There's nothing worse than not being ready.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the work and make sure I'm ready. Let me go take these acting classes before I even got an acting role. I'm sitting in damn acting classes. I'm spending the little bit of money I got doing one-on-one sessions because I wasn't comfortable being in the class. I had to get the space of comfort. I don't have any roles. I didn't have any auditions yet. I'm doing the work so that when I get there, I don't have to go backwards and do it.
Yeah. I love that mindset. I think that is so underrated of, are you even ready if the opportunity came knocking? Are you even ready? And two things that I took away from that. The first was something you said